Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. We set up some basic steel production in the last episode, and we're just kind of holding on with a little bit of steel at the moment, and it seems like we're constantly dropping our power, which I do wonder. Obviously, I don't have the optimal setup going on over here, but if I have a bit of a look at this, we're waiting for products, so... It might be because we're using so many different things, and we're just trying to keep all of this going, which may be the issue. Because this guy is running out of efficiency every now and again. Now it's missing inputs. So basically, because this is using so many different things, we end up with a bit of an issue here. This output, on the other hand, is full. Let's just have a quick look. But this one is kind of sorting out these guys. So what I'm wondering is whether we in fact do one for each of these, basically, so that it only does. Because I mean, this one should now work, right? And now it's filling up. Why it's not filling up with something else in the meantime? Right? Yeah. So this is basically it, right? Is this empty? This isn't empty, so I honestly don't quite understand why this one... I think it is. I think it's got to do with the fact that we've got multiple ones. So let's make a copy here. No. Not, what? Copy. This is not... What? Why is the... Alt-click to learn more. I didn't want to alt-click it. I just clicked it. What is going on? I've had a bit of an issue since the latest update. I have had to change a couple of my settings in terms of the controls because it kept doing funny things. So, for instance, at the free-locked camera, I had left-click in here as well, and so it ended up trying to give me left click, or you try to give me panning camera instead of going into any buildings. So I guess there's a bit of an issue with this. So what is this button? This button is the copy button, right? So if we go to copy, so now it says Control C. Or I could just click it, right? So the fact that I can't click it, so I can click this, but I can't click that one. Alt click, learn more, right? So now it's giving me alt click instead of just clicking. So if I said alt click, right? So if I go out and I say alt click, it does actually give me this, right? It gives me this learn more thing. If I do control click, it works, right? So this is a bit weird to say the least. So what I'm doing, what I want to do is I want to basically run these separately. Okay, so let's give me a transporter, right? So what I want to do is I want to just alt shift this. Why? It's weird. Something is weird. And now I'm getting the wrong button. So what am I after? I'm after what is this stuff? So see, control is supposed to be routing me in different routes, and it's not doing that. And the other thing that I'm trying to do is stop this, right? So we want to belt snapping. So if I just deleted this thing, right? And how do I... Wow, things are a little bit different. Hello? Come on. How do I... Unless I can't... This is... I don't know. Something's funny. Oh, I had the wrong thing. I was... Yeah, interesting. Okay, so if we did that, right? And now... no. So let's try that again with R this time. What is this? Okay, get rid of that. Okay, clear. Can I just demolish this thing, please? Come on. Okay, there we go. Get rid of that. Now we'll try this again, right? Now I'll go with piping. We'll go from there to... Actually, let's do this first. So let's start. Give me some water over here. Okay. And now I'll do this one like so. And at the same time, I might want to just go ahead and tie that one in there, right? No. Why did you... can I just cancel this construction and then we'll try that one more time, right? There we go. As simple as that. Okay, planning mode done. Now, all I need to do is build all of that, right? Doesn't want to do it. I don't know. It's been like a few days since I played. Many days since I played, to be honest. And so I'm not too sure what the situation is now. So this one, well, they can run whatever they want, but basically we'll now have both of them running, and hopefully that means that it'll keep this thing nice and efficient, right? Because both of them will be trying to put steam into the pipe. And I think this is a sufficient capacity, right? So this should, if I keep an eye on this for a little bit, this should ultimately, it should be, oh, there we go, dropping the efficiency yet again. Why? Oh, now this is waiting for water. What's the capacity of this pipe? This pipe, 60. Maximum throughput is 60. So we need like a big pipe. We need a big pipe. Okay, that's the thing. We need a big pipe, and we're actively not going to have enough water. But anyway, let's upgrade this pipe. That should be okay. If we upgrade just the one, that should be okay, right? And let's pay with Unity for the upgrade. We may have to. What is this? This can only do. So we'll need to get an extra. We'll need to get an extra one there if we wanted to continue to make that happen. But I think so this should be okay. This should be okay. This should be okay. So now this is actively working, right? I think we had some piping issues as well there with piping capacity. So now let's just keep an eye on this. I think our efficiency will... Why is our efficiency as low as it is? Maybe I don't properly understand this. Or at least we don't need any more efficiency because everything is going at a rate of knots. Okay, well, let's leave that in there for a little bit. I think what we're going to see is that we're going to run out of water here. So we do need to find a way of getting a little bit better with the water. Now, farms couldn't send out any more potatoes. We've got like tons of vegetables and potatoes ready to go here. We've got more than enough food. We may as well, add some extra people to the mix here. So if I were to then go and build an extra village piece, and I think that's okay because we'll use the center for something else later. I'll just do that. We'll pay for it. We should have sufficient stuff to just build it. We'll keep an eye on that. Everything else is looking super healthy. We've got the steel coming in. We can now bring in some more people. So try and unpause that for a little bit. This guy is... We can't do anything with this. Can we just scrap it? Just discard that and discard that. Okay. Okay, fine. No. I want to click the ship. Yeah, the ship is now empty. Okay. So I just discarded that scrap material because I'm not going to set up a whole thing to try and use that. So everything else is okay here. We are bringing in people again. We do have another one of these diggers ready to go. Where are we using them? Where are we? Are we struggling? That's dropping a little bit, but everything else seems pretty good, actually. So we'll leave it there for a minute. I did see the latest update can now allow additional products in here, which I guess means that you'll need sorters or things on the other side to kind of make that happen. Got some new edicts ready to go. So let's have a quick look at that. I'm also a little bit worried about oil, actually. So let's, do we have enough people? We don't have enough people to switch the oil operation back on again. So we'll wait for a little round more. Let's have a quick look over here. In terms of the ship designer, we can now, we already have the guns in place, right? So let's have a look. Maybe we should just send out the ship quickly to try and clear out some stuff. Or we can actually just pick up some other bits and pieces, right? Maybe we just do that. Just head down. We need to explore this. Explore. Location is too far. That one? Too far, I guess. Yeah. So this one should be closer, right? Yeah. So let's head out over there, see what we can find. And then let's have a look at edict. So we've got Captain's office here. Captain's office has some new edicts ready to go. So disable natural population growth. We don't want to do that. Population growth is increased. I don't know if we want to do that just yet, not spend the Unity on it. We also have, what else? Water saver and some other things, right? Reduces the water consumed in settlements and farms by 15%. It feels like a good thing to do if we had the extra, right? Maintenance reduction is on, and fuel consumption is reduced. Farm yield increased by 15%. We don't need that. Research efficiency, we don't need that. So if we go here, quarantines 20% of the workforce, reduces effects of any ongoing disease. I don't think that's an issue. Disable population growth, increase population growth. Every month, 4% of the population will have to pack their things and leave the island. Wow, that's a reducing eviction thing. Health boost, I don't think we need that. Food consumption is reduced. I don't think we need it. Food consumption is increased by 20%, giving us that extra unity. So if we were to say do that, we get the extra unity, and then we could reduce our water consumption, which I don't think is an issue for us at the moment. So actually, maybe let's just leave that as is, but we could get some extra unity through that whole process. If we have a look at that now, we've got tons of water at all of these facilities, and even this should have is naturally replenishing, I think. So I think we're okay with the water side of things because we're not going to reduce the water usage over here. So that's okay. So that's starting to grow, and we've sent out that guy a little bit. So we've had a bit of a look at this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Add that. Bring me. Why are we? Just spin it, right? Okay, there we go. Okay. Just pin all of these things, right? So I can just see what's going on. And research and pin that. Okay. Let's just pin all of these things. So things have changed. So let's clear this one out. Next one, we've got a burner, which I don't know what it does, right? We've just researched it basically, and it can burn rubbish, right? Okay, honestly, we don't need that. I think we're all good with the burner, so clear that one out. We've got steel smelting, which we've already set up, so we can clear that one out. We've got vehicle management being done, and we still have tons of potatoes trying to make their way to this area in general, and we can upgrade and have multiple things into one, but I don't think we generally need that. So we have some research of vehicle management, extra barriers, and more vehicles now being able to be managed. So that's okay. We'll clear that one out. Now we're doing logistic zones. There's a few other things that we're still doing as well. Let's clear that one out. So there's a few things in the queue at the moment through here. So we want to clear out all of this before we go into construction 3. Now we've got the ship in battle. Are we winning? I think so. I think we're winning. It seems like we're winning. We won. If we pop in here, we have now done what exactly? we visited this location, but we don't know. Fully explore. I don't know what we found. Oh, here it is. We found scrap. So great. Not too great. Now, we did see a message. So far, harvester. Okay. So what is the next spot where we're going to clear out trees? I think it's going to be over here. So have a look at tree harvesting. Yeah, I think broadly speaking, we want to be clearing out at least up to here, right? We don't necessarily want to clear that out, leave a little bit of trees in there, but we want to clear it out at least up to there. And then what we'll do is we'll clear some debris from here as well, so that it just acts the part a bit more. Okay, beautiful. So now they can continue their journey over there working. I don't think we've had any further power issues. I want to keep an eye on water. Yeah, water is a bit of an issue. So let's maybe go ahead and now the thing is okay. So maybe it was just a limited issue there. So let's plan out our so if we were to do, yeah, let's just do that. And then I go here and I upgrade that. And at the same time, I'll just Unity all of this stuff. Quick deliveries are not allowed for this type of structure. Okay, well then just unpause it so you can build it, and then we should have additional water to keep this thing nice and filled up. But I guess this is all fairly comfortable, and I mean this isn't even running because we don't have all of this necessary, and we've got the extra power that can bump in here at any time. So I think that's all good. Where is this guy going? Keep an eye. What is it doing? Oh, it's just taking it over there. Now, I guess the thing that we would like to do is maybe put a fuel station in place somewhere over here, right? So I was thinking, yeah, I mean, we could just do a fuel station right over here, and all I do is I just tie it in there, and we get a little bit of Unity to go ahead and build all of that. I do like the using the Unity for this. And then what we'll do is we'll add ourselves a little bit of a vehicle to it, and now there's a vehicle that can go around driving, doing their thing, right? So we've got the vehicle ready to go and fill up some stuff. So that should help us out a little bit more. We've got some new refugees. That's a little 18 extra refugees, so that should work. Ray, thank you for joining. Now, yeah, we're kind of slowly getting through the crude here. So what I would like to do is just switch on. We want to switch this back on again, right? So that is going to use Unity, plus it's going to take up some more of our people, right? So now we've got that going, and we're barely using our Unity here. So we can see that as long as we get people a little happier, maybe our Unity is going to be just fine. What are we missing with the Unity side of things? Let's pause it for a second while we quickly investigate this area here. So we've got a total Unity production. So we've got base plus 10 for water, plus 8 for food, which I guess is because of different food varieties. Oh, no. That's the health impact. So overall healthy. Then if we have a look, we've got 2 edicts running, costing us 2 Unity. We've got an oil rig, we've got the beacon running, and we've got 1 research lab running. We've got water, electricity, food, and health. Is there anything else we can add to the mix here to improve things for us? We've got power. We've got waste collection. So I guess the answer is no. We're producing everything we can. Got power going in here, and we've got this guy set up. She was kind of wondering if we build it and we just send these guys over there. You know what I want to do? I want to demolish this. I want to build this guy. So let's go ahead and build this one with the Unity. Right, so that's fine. Okay, so that guy. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to delete these 2. How many workers in this one? 3, and this one is 6. So it's basically the same amount of workers. We're just going to demolish these 2. Clear them out for me, please. Okay, so we'll get rid of those two just for a minute. People are low on food. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And then what we'll do, I'm kind of tempted to just build another quick round of these things over here and then over there as well. So give me a copy here. So for this one, we're gonna do it a little bit in there. So let's do 1, 2, 3 of them. Right, I think that's gonna be just fine. No. Can I not? Are we not kind of snapping? Yeah, we are. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll get this guy to go in there. So let's try and quickly Unity build all of this so that we can get that up and running straight away. Actually, cancel this one for me. Cancel that. Thanks. Just clear it out quickly. Okay, this is moving. I just want to make sure we're moving it straight to the end there. No, it's still not doing its thing. I just wanted to do that, right? And now I'll pay for this one, and we'll get that one up and running. And this should straight away give us food again. Now, what I also want to do is let's copy this guy. We could even run it in a little bit more to make a little bit more room here. We'll do something like that. And add that in there. I think that's pretty good, actually. So we'll do that. We'll do this. And we'll do that. Okay, so all of that should be fine. We should be able to spend the Unity to get all of that up and running as well. And now we've got a lot more storage that can fill up. And people should not have any issues with food going forward, right? What is your issue here? Food market 2 has no product assigned. Ah, well, let's assign products, please. Sorry about that. Products being assigned. Thank you. Fill up. Excellent. And now people... Whoa. We had people die of starvation that quickly? Let's clear these out for a second. Sorry about that. Why do we have... Why do we have this? What? Oh, it was moved over there. Okay, fine. That's okay. We shouldn't have any further problems with that. We'll have months and months of food ready to go anytime. Obviously, food was a dip for a minute, so we had some issues there. Let's have a quick look. We need more people, so we'll have keep that one running. But what we might do is we might drop one of these. I don't necessarily want to drop the maintenance. Let's drop this one for a minute, just so that we get up and running a little bit better here. So let's get that one just moving along a little bit more. So I think now we should be fine. All of this stuff is slowly filling up all of these guys. I'm just going to slowly move it through from the one to the other one. I was wondering if this one does, gives us a little bit of a better Unity boost than the other side of things. But anyway, hopefully we'll have some more people working soon, and then we'll be fine, right? Okay, we're running a little bit low on these guys, so let's have a look. Yeah, so this one, we may need to up our game here a little bit. I think that is the case. We will need to boost that a little bit. This is... Yeah, it's starting... I mean, it's looking better now, but we need more people, though. So I guess that's the issue, right? And the ship is away. We should be fine. We should be fine with all of this stuff, actually. That is nice and full. This is continuously running. We're all good. I think we're all good with all of this stuff. Okay, excellent. So things are in a reasonable position. We're constant. We just need a few more people, actually. Oh, yeah. We're just flaring. We're just putting the extra. What are we actually using? We're using oxygen. So we're just putting the nitrogen out into the atmosphere at the moment, right? Which I don't think is a big deal pollution-wise. Okay, so I think this is looking good. Yeah, I mean, we're slowly filling all of this stuff up. This is fully full. It's filled up, filled up, filled up, filled up. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, that's good. I wouldn't mind. Okay, what's going on over here? Let's do a quick repair. We should have everything we need to do that repair. Sand is dropping. Everything else looks okay, right? I think everything is in a good spot. We've got we're fairly healthy with regards to all of this stuff. Okay, well, having a look at our research, right? Just I don't why. I find it awkward. Okay, logistic zone is being done. We can do the electric boiler, which is an interesting one. I'm pretty keen on getting to that. We can do some wheat farming and do some fertilizers as well, which is pretty good. And then we need to do construction 3. Is there anything that we recently researched that we need to add? We've got, I mean, vehicle management, consumer barriers. We've got all of this stuff. We're not actually using it just yet. So I guess we're all good until we get to construction 3. Okay, we've got new refugees, so now I think we're in a reasonable spot. Okay, beautiful. Ship was fully repaired. We can close that out, and I think maybe we can switch this off again. Let's get one more round of them to come in. Let's send the ship out to go and do another check on a few things. Can we get it here? Yeah, we can get it there. So move over there. Let's go ahead and discard these items. I don't necessarily want that. Let's build a few more of these little trucky guys. Loose storage 2 is low on potatoes. Okay, that's no longer an issue. I will want us to get the warning over here. Right? This is where I want the warning. There we go. So if it is notify for empty, then. And for this one, let's just remove that. I no longer need that one. Similarly, over here, I no longer need this one. And what we'll do is we'll notify when this one is empty. Right? That's going to give us more than enough warning, I believe. Right? That's good. There we go. Lots of food storage. Food security is excellent. So we can comfortably add more people to the mix. I'll get one more batch of people to come in through here, and then we'll switch off the beacon. And because how long does this take? It's like 8 months. The beacon takes a long time to get more people in here. So I guess for the time being, that's probably okay. This is working reasonably well. I think we've got everything we need. We've got some steel. We obviously want to do a better job at steel in the future, but for now, things are looking pretty good. I'm a little worried at the sheer amount of coal that we're using. Compared to other stuff, but I guess what is this that we're doing over here? We're doing rocks and the likes. We're actively just trying to build out this. Okay, we've got 2 scout ships. We should be able to take out the scout ships pretty easily. Got a mine control tower without anything to do. Let's close out this guy and have a look at this. Oh, there we go. It shouldn't have nothing to do. So let's just continue the mining over here. This should be a pretty easy continuation of what we're doing there. So just continue that one. We'll just continue to flatten out that whole area there. We only have the one guy working here. We maybe can add an extra one there. Here comes more oil. Let me get an extra one there. We've explored a location. We've got soybean seeds, interesting, and some more scraps, basically. So that's good. We can go and clear out some other things, so that's good as well. But all of this is looking good, and this has never stopped again. So I don't think we've had any other further issues. So it's merely a supply of this stuff issue. But all of that's looking good. This should be filling up. Yeah, it's filling up these tanks, right? You still have all of that on board, right? Okay, all good. Yeah, we're dumping some stuff in the water here, and I just wanted to see where is our actual dump site, right? We're dumping out over here. We're dumping out over here, creating large dump areas. So let's just have a look at this. Yeah. So this is looking good. I can't remember what the plan was, but I'm thinking it was an expansion of port or something. That's why we've got all of this doing its thing here. Okay, so that's we haven't achieved much yet. We've added a bit more to our population. Let's have a look at this guy. Let's clear out this stuff, please, and that, and that, and this, and honestly, I need to be moving. More of the rubber and the things out, right? What's this? Oh, new refugees. I think that should be okay for now. Right? Okay, so let's switch off the beacon. How much extra is free housing? Is only about 30. Do we give it another go? Yeah, let's get one more round of refugees coming in. Okay, so all of this stuff, but so much stuff stored up here. I thought I told. So we add an extra one just kind of hanging around. Do I add an extra one to the mix here? At least we can use it, right? Let's add an extra one to the mix, and we add an extra one there, and so we'll try and flatten that out a little bit more. We'll get the extra vehicle too. Why are you not doing anything? Is it bugged, or do I have extra vehicles just kind of sitting around ready to go? There we go. How many extra vehicles do I just kind of have standing around? Was super weird. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Do I build? Oh, these are small, right? Let's go ahead and do a bit of an upgrade here. What else do we have in here? We'll do that one. And we'll do a copy of this one. Oh, well, actually, maybe not a copy of it. So let's just do a unit 2 storage here. And this one can be construction parts. And go ahead, build that with some Unity. And hopefully these guys should be bringing out the stuff over here. How much room does that have? 400. Yeah, beautiful. So just clear it out so we can stock up on some stuff over here. Got so much of this. So much. What are we actually storing here? Copper. Copper. So much of it. Let's upgrade the next one. Do that, and hopefully we'll clear out the rest of the copper there. And now that should be okay. Good. Now let's repair the ship, get all of that done. Logistics zone is done. So what does the logistics zone do? Let's have a quick look. Logistics zone lets you split your island into control sections, limiting which vehicles can access them and how cargo and materials are shared. They're especially useful when scaling up to cover large areas. Zones can be managed from a vehicle management window. Okay, so I guess that's just trying to make sure that we don't have vehicles driving all the way to the other side of the island to do something, right? Ship was fully repaired. Okay, so let's head out again. I don't think we can. Can we head out over here? Yeah, there's a small enemy there. So let's go and battle that enemy. We should be able to clear it out fairly effectively with limited damage. What is this? What are we doing with this? Should we be demolishing this stuff? Still some water in here. We're moving the water everywhere it needs to be, right? Got the extra water that we're just catching from the rain over there. Lots of water for the people here, and we're obviously dumping some stuff from a pollution perspective over there. Unity-wise, is this all back up and running? Yeah, I guess we're back up at 4 here. Water. Vegetables and potatoes, plus we've got food, so I guess that's giving us this. And health-wise, we could get health to be a little bit better. in which case we would get more unity. Right? Okay, so we've done that. Let's stop this. Let's clear out the battle. And we've... our ship. This has discovered a damaged cargo ship. And cargo ship technology has been discovered. And we've picked up some other stuff. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we can go ahead and repair that extra cargo ship. I'm looking for like a water well or something so we can bring in some water via ship as well. But we can do desalination, of course, which I think is an option for us also. Okay, let's do that. I don't know what I'm doing next. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and thanks for the comment. Someone said don't burn off these things. We can use it for power, which of course is what we're doing. So that is awesome. We'll do that. We're getting the electric boiler, which is an interesting one, which I'll keep a bit of an eye on as well. This guy is just available to pick up. So yeah, that's basically what's happening now. What is this one doing? Heavy oil and hydrogen. Select a fuel. Okay. What? Interesting. Can we... Let's have a look at this. We could start the repair of this guy. Let's do that. Let's start the repair. I think that's the plan. We'll bring in that ship and then continue our further journey. So at least we've got the extra ship ready to go when we need it. Let's have a look at the repairs. Yeah, we can do a minor repair over here, and can definitely go ahead and discard some of that stuff. Don't need that. At the same time, we might be continuing to do a few of these, add a few more to the mix there. We do want the bigger vehicles at some point, right? This thing can upgrade, not yet. It's in the research tree somewhere. Done loading. Ship was fully repaired. Okay, good stuff. So if I come here, I guess we can go and do that activity, please. Beautiful. Okay, everything is looking healthy. Over here, though, do I need to assign... Well, what are we saying? What are we saying? We're saying we don't need any more because we're not... I mean, we're actively not doing much more with it. Right? Bringing the rubber in. Rubber production. Let's quickly have a look. I think that's okay as well. Okay, what I might do is I might extend this just so where we can keep pace a little bit over here. So if I go up a level, and we go down a level, let's do that one, and we'll stay at the lower level. We'll go there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build all of this. Copy recipe, right? Copy settings. There to there. So this is it. Yeah, that'll start doing the trick there. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead, tie that in, and build that guy for us. Now we are good. We've got free housing for 3 people, so that's good. Okay, excellent. I think that's fine. So that'll give us a bit of a boost here now, because we're very close to going to start the next piece of the puzzle. So what I might do at the moment, I might actually start this one up again so that we expand our research, do that research a little bit quicker. I think for the time being, we're in a good spot. I wanted to check how much food we're actually getting in here. I think we are packaging up the food pretty nicely over here. We can upgrade this, which will cost us a fair bit. And what does that actually give us? It's just a room for more people, right? Advanced housing for 140 people that provides more comfort. It can also provide monthly unity increase if the housing is provided with... Okay, hang on. Pause that for a second. So let's do that, and let's switch off this guy, please. pause that guy because we don't need it. So what I might do is, shall I upgrade one of them? Let's just go back, have a look. So it's provided with required services. Housing can be either attached to an existing settlement or become part of it, and benefit from already provided services such as food, or it can become independent of its established as a new settlement. In that case, it may need to attach its service modules. So I guess what I was thinking, actually, maybe this is what I was thinking, is to build out our settlement in that broad direction there. So obviously we can build these housing districts that's a little bit nicer. We've got everything we need there. Let's upgrade one of them, as opposed to, that's going to cost us a fair bit of stuff. But let's upgrade one of them, and that should give us the housing requirements that we need. Crude oil resources is getting low ×6. Where is that? Oh, over here. Okay, now that's okay. I don't mind that. If we run out of that crude oil, it's fine. This is kind of our backup crude oil. I mean, that's fine. We've got a reasonable crude supply here. It's not a big deal. Okay, let's quickly get this one done, and I think then we're going to end the episode there. Not a lot happened in this episode. So does this provide us more or better unity than anything else? I kind of want to double check the unity here. Do we get anything better from this perspective? It's still only up at 4. So this one isn't actually providing us any more. It's just giving us a little bit more housing, and we've got tons of people ready to work somewhere. But I guess it looks a little bit nicer. We're starting to get a better vibe going on over here. And yeah, food-wise, we should be okay. Okay, guys, let's leave it there. Yeah, we didn't do a lot. We basically, we fixed up our boat, basically, and we can continue to go and explore a little bit more, do some more research, and then we'll start to expand. We are trying to clear out some more areas where we can actually build up on our refinery over here. I was just thinking, can we expand this at all? I don't know. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We'll slowly get there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please hit the like button. Please leave some comments down below. Are you struggling a little bit with the updates? The update? I found it a little bit awkward that we've got it there. But anyway, it's there. We'll see you in the next episode where we continue this playthrough. Nice and slow, cozy playthrough of Captain of Industry. See you next time. Bye-bye.